Hey guys, welcome to week 2 of distant learning. I'm just going to walk us through the board to get us all on the same page and hopefully take some questions away so we can have another successful week and get any worries that might be out there out of the way. So remember, you are to do everything in the green, choosing one extra activity in every column, and then making sure you do the class meeting at 11:30 every day. And by clicking on the link, either Miss Sautel's link, Mrs. Welsh's link, or Mrs. Ryder's link. But a big, very important note here, there is no class meeting or office hour on Friday. We have a bunch of meetings as teachers that day, and so no class meeting or office hours on Friday. The accountability board is still there. Make sure you're marking off your names so that we can keep track and work along your success with you. All right, let's take a look at math this week. Math remains the same, that I have to do 3 Go formatives. Make sure to check inside of your accountability chart to make sure what 3 Go formatives you are responsible for. They are inside of your Math Google Classroom. Then you can choose one or more of the following. You may complete a mystery spring picture. You need to complete the word problems within that picture first in order to color it. You may either print, if you are able at home to print the coloring sheet, or you can go into Seesaw to do it there through a highlighting tool. Then you may also choose to do Freckle and IXL. You need to work in both this week instead of one or the other. Pick both. And lastly, you may choose to do a mountain math. So pick one or more of mountain math, spending time in Freckle and IXL, or doing your spring math picture. But everyone must do their 3 Go formatives. Moving over to reading this week, you must read every day for 40 minutes. Make sure you're recording that in your accountability chart that you have read each day. Then you may compare and contrast 2 pictures about the Olympics. You may do an article analysis about a guy named Isaac Newton. Or you may compare and contrast 2 different stories, the good egg and the bad seed. You need to pick one, but you may, of course, do more. Moving over to writing, like last week, sending an email to your teacher with a summary of what you've read this week, using somebody wanted but so then. That has not changed. Then you may choose to analyze a picture with the New York Times. You may do vocabulary again, but this time with capitalization. And or you may choose to continue your writing about a letter, an item in your room. So this week, if you started it last week, this week you can edit it, make revisions, make it better, make it great. And of course, your teacher will be there to help you do that if that is what your choice is. So pick one or more, but you must write a summary in an email to your teacher. SEL this week, daily question of the day that never changes. Make sure you're doing it every single day. Then you may choose to do a TED Talk, which is about a guy who is a math magician. So figuring out what that is and what is he able to do with math and magic put together. Or you may watch about why do we lose control of our emotions? Or you may practice typing. Of course, you can pick 1 or 2 or all 3 if you're being ambitious. Remember, you have to do the daily of the question because it's in green no matter what. Moving over to science and social studies, this week you get a little crafty, making a biodegradable plant pot. Click on the link, watch a video, and you are going to be able to do that. Then you may choose to follow directions and read about the life in colonial America. Or you may do some coding through Scratch and or code.org. Or you may go back into ReadWorks and do an article and questions about North America. Notice there's a theme in there. You have to do the green. Pick one of the others. Specialists this week have not changed. You have to do PE, some Chinese, art with Mr. Kyle. There's a cool video for that. Music and orchestra if you're in orchestra. Miss Happy has some activities for you if you work with Miss Happy. You can always do them if you don't work with Miss Happy too. And then Miss Schulte has a site this week that you can check in with. So that's our board. If you have any questions, of course, don't hesitate to ask. Must do the green. Pick one in each column below. All right, guys, welcome to week 2.